you'd be able to tell me, what do you imagine that you're standing on? What kind of ground is it that you're standing on?
Grass.
You're standing on grass. Oh, wonderful. And as you're looking down at your feet, tell me, do you have anything on your feet at all?
No.
You have nothing on your feet. So how old do these feet look? Are they very young or very old?
Young.
They're young. And now what I want you to do is I want you to lift your head up very slowly and just look from the left to the right. And what do you sense and imagine is there? Is it daytime or night where you are?
Daytime.
It's daytime. Are you inside or out?
Outside.
You're outside. Well, here in this very special place, we can manifest and bring anything towards you. And what I want to do now is I want to bring a spiritual mirror towards you. So I'm going to count down from 3 to 1, and when I get to 1, I want you to look into that mirror, and the more you look into that mirror, the more you breathe, the more you hear my voice, the more into focus your image will become. So you'll be able to describe to me everything about you, your hair, what clothes you're wearing, whether you're male or female. It will all become clearer. So when you're ready, 3, calling on that spiritual mirror now to be sent down. 2, and I'm placing it in front of you now. And 1. Let it be there now. And raise your eyes, and as you look into that mirror and get your focus, see how everything becomes clearer and clearer with every breath that you take. And tell me, as you look at yourself, do you look like you're male or female?
Female.
You're female. And tell me, what colour is your hair?
Brown.
Your hair is brown. And what colour is your skin?
White.
Your white skin. And as you look further down to, well, before we go that far, take a look on your head and tell me, are you wearing anything?
My head.
Do you have a hat, or is it free?
I don't think so.
So continue to look at yourself. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just blow away any mist or veil that's on that mirror so that you can see it all clearly. Tell me about your clothes. What clothes are you wearing there?
A hoodie.
You're wearing a hoodie. And as you look at yourself there, you'll just have a knowing inside of your head, and a number will come to mind. How old do you feel there?
Like 16.
You're 16. And what is your name? What do people call you in that life? What's your first impression? What springs to mind?
Haley.
Haley. Good afternoon, Haley. Thank you for coming forwards and working with us today. We're delighted to share in your company. Haley, what I want you to do is I want you to look around at your landscape. You tell me that you're outside and it's daytime. If you look around, tell me, what is there around you?
Tree.
You're with the trees. And what season is it? Is it spring, summer or autumn? Look at the trees.
I think it's summer.
It's summer. So it's a beautiful summer's day. And do you feel that you're alone in this place?
No.
No. Well, as you continue to look around, perhaps you'll be able to get the image of who else is there with you. And tell me, what do you imagine is there?
My guides.
Your guides are there. Well, let's invite your guides to get a little closer, Hayley. Have you come to this special place to be able to connect with your guides?
Yes.
And what is it that you're seeking from your guides, Hayley?
I don't know. Answers?
Answers. Tell me about your guides. How do they appear to you? Do they appear in person, or are they colours or vibrations?
They're like people, but like they're transparent and white.
And they're all the same white colour? How wonderful. How many do you think you have there, Hayley?
Like maybe 8.
You have 8 guides. Well, you have a great bunch of people there helping you, Hayley. Hayley, what is it that you have come to seek the answers for today? Take a look around your landscape and tell me, why did you come to visit them today?
I don't know.
Well, as you look at these guides, there'll be one of those guides that you're more familiar with than the rest. So glance around these guides until you're comfortably settled on one particular guide and ask them to come forward. Have you done that? And in this very special place where you are, you have a telepathic spiritual connection. So as your energies meld together, you're going to be able to feel and sense and telepathically communicate with this guide. What is it that he's expressing to you now?
Nothing.
Just a sense of being?
I think so.
Well, Hayley, what I want to do now is I want to close that scene with your guides. So imagine that you're just flicking the switch of a remote control there. That's right. And all I want you to do is allow your mind to drift and wander as I continue with you on your journey. And I want you to begin to walk around these trees, and as you begin to walk and I click my fingers, you're going to go deeper and deeper into the story of Hayley. And I would like Hayley to begin to walk to the place where she lives. So as I continue to talk now, with each and every step, each click of my fingers, she's making her way towards the place where she lives. And I want to count down from 3 to 1. I want to get to 1. I want you to be in that place, Hayley. So here we go. 3. Continue walking now, making your way to the place where you live. 2. See yourself there now, and I want you to be in front of the place where you live, the home where you live. And 1. Be there now. Hayley, describe the place where you live. What does it look like?
Just a normal house. It's white.
It's a white house. And as you look at that house, can you see the door there, Hayley? And what colour is that door?
Brown.
Well, what I want you to do is I want you to step towards that door, and I want you to imagine that you're raising your right hand forward, and tell me, in order to open that door, Hayley, do you push that door open or do you pull it?
Push.
You push it. See yourself now raising your right hand and pushing that door forward and stepping in each and every step, expanding your awareness so that you can describe to me this place. And tell me about this place. Do you live in that house on your own?
I don't know.
Well, let's take a look around this place. Describe to me now, as I click my fingers and you walk around. We'll go from the hallway and let's go into the living room and see if there's anybody in there. Is there anybody there?
No.
So let's go out now, each and every step, going deeper and deeper into the kitchen now. Is there anybody there?
No.
Do you feel that you live in this house alone, Hayley? Or do you feel it's a family home? Just your first impression.
Maybe. I think maybe I live alone.
You live alone. And how do you feel in this house, Hayley? Do you feel it's a happy place? Connect with your emotions and tell me how you're feeling.
Normal, like not happy but not sad.
So you're okay with it?
Yeah, I think so.
And tell me, do you have any brothers and sisters in that life? They'll just come to mind. No brothers or sisters?
I don't think so.
So as you're just walking around, describe this place to me, how you've made it home. What does it look like? What colour are the walls?
White.
White walls. And what's inside the room? Take a look around.
Just kitchen stuff.
Kitchen stuff. So now I want you to turn around and I want you to begin to walk out of that house, and as you hear my fingers click, feel yourself walking out of that house, and I want you to make your way, just drifting and floating with the thought that you're going to the place where you work, or the place where you go to on a daily basis. Just keep going now, making your way to that place, and tell me, whereabouts is this? Do you work, Hayley? What kind of work do you do?
Don't think I work.
You don't work. So how do you live, Hayley?
I don't know.
So do you have any friends in that life? As you're walking around, do you notice any friends in the area where you are? No friends. And as you're only 16 years old, tell me about this place where you live. Is it a village or a town or by a beach? Where are you?
It's like a forest by a beach.
Forest by a beach? Well, let's head towards that beach. So see yourself now, each and every step now, connecting with this journey even stronger and deeper, each step taking you towards that beach. And as you're connecting with that beach, you'll be able to tell me what country that is, just the first thing that springs to mind. What country do you live in there, Hayley? Is it a hot country or a cold country?
Hot?
It's a hot country.
Think.
And in a moment I'm going to tap you on the forehead, and when I tap you on the forehead, the number of the year that you're living will come to mind. So when you're ready, 3, 2 and 1, what numbers do you see? What year is it there? What numbers come to mind?
1961.
1961. And take a look around this beach, Hayley. Is there anything on this beach that you can see? A boat or a rock or birds? Is there anything? So what is it that you are doing with yourself most days?
Nothing, I think.
Do you feel lost, or are you just happy to do nothing?
I think I'm happy to do nothing.
And you say that this is a hot country. I want you to focus your mind now on the country of where you are. And tell me, what country is it? What country springs to mind?
Ireland keeps coming to mind, but I don't know if it's sunny there, if there are beaches.
Ireland. There's plenty of beaches on
yeah.
Ireland. So as you're walking around, tell me, do you gather food from the sea there?
I don't think so.
Well, Hayley, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close that scene. So with that in mind, just imagine yourself closing that scene just as if you were flicking the switch of a remote control. Allow your mind to drift and wander. And what I want you to do now, Hayley, is I want you to travel with the same life forwards to another important time when something significant is happening. And I want you to travel forwards on the same timeline, but you're also free to go to another life. So when you're ready, let's do that. Closing that scene now. Allowing your mind to float and drift on that timeline. Going forward to another significant, important time in Hayley's life when something important is happening to her. 3, 2 and 1. Be there now. Tell me, how old do you feel now, Hayley?
I don't know.
Are you in the same place? Take a look around. Are you by that beach?
No.
Describe to me what you're seeing.
I'm not seeing anything.
Is it dark or is it bright?
There's not really it's like I'm nowhere. It's like there's no light or darkness.
There's no light or dark. Tell me, Hayley, I want you to connect with the feeling of your body and your emotions. Do you feel that you have a body now, or do you feel that you are spirit?
Spirit, maybe.
You're a spirit. Well, if you're spirit, you're free to travel wherever your mind takes you. And I'd like permission to come with you now. And I'd like to go to your soul family, your soul group, the people that you learn from, the people that guide you. So let's allow us now to go together and drift and float through time and space. Just allow that feeling each and every breath, allowing you to float and drift through time and space, going up and up and up through the galaxies to that special place where your guides and helpers are. And I'm going to count down from 3 to 1, and when I get to 1, I want you to be in that place. So when you're ready, 3, still drifting and floating through time. 2, confident and assured, taking you to your soul group, to your soul family. And 1, be there now. So as you look around now, do you see anything else in this space that you're in? Are there any lights or any colours? Nothing. Well, as you're there, I want you to totally focus with your mind and make an intention to draw your soul group towards you. You're more than capable of doing this now that you're spirit. Send out that call, allow it to resonate through the universe, and as your guides and your supports and your soul family hear your intention, know that they're now coming closer and closer towards you until you can sense that they're there. And tell me, how many souls do you think are with you now?
Like 4 or 5.
4 or 5. And do these souls have a vibration or a colour or an image? Take a good look. Really connect with them. How do they telepathically communicate with you?
I don't think they do.
They just are there, they're being. Well, as you're there, you can ask them any question you want. So with your mind and your intention, telepathically communicate with them and ask them, what is it that your soul group does? What is it that you're learning in your group? What's your first impression?
Not saying anything to me.
Oh, it's not time yet. And as you look at these 4 or 5 souls, I want you to slowly cast your eye on each individual soul until you get to the one that you're more familiar with than the rest. Just glance your eye over them, check them all out, and ask the one that you're familiar with to step forward. And do they have a message for you today, Hayley? What message does he give you?
They're not talking to me.
They're not talking. It's not time for talking. It's just time for knowing that they're there. Well, with that in mind, Hayley, what I want to do is I want to end your journey now. So I'm going to bid you farewell, and let's close that scene in the soul realm now. And I'd like permission now to be able to connect with your inner self, that subconscious part of your mind, so that we can carry on our journey. So what I want you to do now is I want you to take a nice deep breath in. And as you take that breath in, when you breathe out, I just want you to imagine that you are stepping to one side to allow your inner self, your higher self, to come forward. And I want your inner self, your higher self, to connect with your body now. and to use your voice so that we can continue with this work. And the more I talk, the stronger and stronger the connection with that deepest part of your mind comes forward, until your inner self is so comfortable it's ready to speak to me. Good afternoon, inner self. What name can I give you? What would you like me to call you today? Nothing. Do you feel that it's a female energy, or do you feel that you have a male energy?
Female.
It's a female energy. Well, I want to be able to work with that female energy today. So I'm going to ask to work with you, and as you are with my client full time, you'll know exactly what's going on in this body, and I want to do a body scan today. So let's start from the top of the head. And as we start at the top of the head, I want you to use your X-ray vision and go into every muscle and fibre of this body, starting at the scalp now, going into the muscles and the tissues, all around the eyes, around those cheekbones, down the jaw, around the throat area. And I want you to now just scan the body just at the top here, up and down the arms, into the heart area. And just as you are a light body, we're looking for any grey areas. Or any change in energy. So as we continue to scan down, we're scanning the body now in the tummy area. Very good. And you're just checking for any change in vibration, and you're going to bring it to my attention later on. And as we make our way down and down through the tummy area to the hips, feel yourself scanning down the thighs now, over the knees, down the shins, all the way to the tips of your toes. And to make sure we've not missed anything, I want you to go from the tips of the toes and begin to scan. See yourself slowly scanning like a light probe, scanning the body again for any blips or vibrations. Very good, going up the body now. That's right, up the legs into the tummy area, around that heart area, all the way up to the shoulders and the throat, to the top of the head. So tell me, female energy, do you sense that there's any areas that we can work on her body today?
Like can I move?
Yeah.
Like here, you know the bones that come in from, that got up to your eyebrows and to your nose? There. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, I want to connect with that energy. And as all energy is consciousness, I want this energy to have a voice today. So I'm going to bring this energy down to the throat. And I just want it to borrow your voice for a little while, so it can have a chat with me and tell me just what this energy is and why it's there. So when you're ready, I'm going to bring it down, down, down. 3, 2, 1. Energy, what are you doing in the brow area there? What do you imagine it's doing there?
I don't know.
Tell me, if it had a colour, what colour would it be?
Like dark grey.
Dark grey. Do you feel that it's a dark grey energy? And as you look into this dark grey energy, and as you probe and you go deeper and deeper and deeper, tell me, are we able to change the colour of this energy there?
Think so.
So what does this dark energy cause my client today? What kind of symptoms does it give her?
I think it just stops me from thinking clearly.
It stops you from thinking clearly. So, I want to connect now with that energy and tell me, are you an attachment or is this a past life memory? Why are you stopping her from thinking clearly? Where are you from? Is this a memory of a past life? Or do you have a name?
I don't know.
Well, let me try to get to the bottom of this. So as I connect with this energy, I want to travel in time, go drifting and floating through this energy, and see at the back of this energy it has a silver thread, and that silver cord there will take us right back to where this energy first began. So let's go now, drifting and floating down this silver thread, making our way all the way down to the root cause of this energy, so that we know exactly what we're dealing with. Keep drifting and floating and drifting, floating. And where do you imagine that this is taking you?
I don't know. I think I'm in space.
You're in space. Well, are we able to alter the colour of this energy today? So I'm going to ask you now, to focus on that colour energy, and I'm going to place my crystal on your forehead, and as I continue to talk now, I want you to imagine that this grey energy is slowly beginning to move in a clockwise position, slowly moving in a clockwise position. And as it begins to speed up, see it getting brighter and brighter and brighter and bigger in size, and see it getting faster and faster and faster, brighter and brighter and brighter. And the faster it spins, see all that grey sluggish energy just flicking off. It's now spinning so fast that all that dark energy, that grey energy that you had there, is just slipping off now. And see this chakra spinning faster and faster, getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And tell me, what colour do you want to put there?
Purple.
You want to put the colour purple.
Like a light purple.
I'm going to call on Goddess Isis now to come down with me, and as I press my hand on your forehead, ask her now to continue to pour in the colour purple, the beautiful light colour of purple, almost violet, this wonderful energy. And I want you to feel that energy just slowly sinking into every muscle and fibre of your chakra there, restoring the balance there, filling up that space until you see that that chakra is now a completely formed purple chakra, bright, iridescent and magnificent. And what I want to do now is I'm going to tap you on the forehead, and I'm going to seal that energy in. So as we've dealt with that chakra, I want you to now take another look at that chakra and tell me, what do you feel that it looks like now that you've cleared that area?
It's purple.
It's purple. Do you feel that this purple energy is going to help you to connect now? It's for connection. So as we continue to scan the body then, as we're looking down the body, is there anything else in the body that we can deal with today?
Don't see anything.
Now that we've come to the end of the session, there's a couple of questions that I wanted to ask before you come back into the room. And I wanted to ask a question about the dreams my client is having. So with that thought in mind, make an intention now to go back and back, to revisit those dreams, to totally and fully connect with those dreams. And tell me, what are these dreams about exactly? Describe them to me.
Like we're hiding from someone.
Hiding from someone?
A man.
You're hiding from a man?
I don't really know what he wants.
I see. Well, you don't have to see this man to be able to spiritually connect to him. Ask him, what does he want? Do you have something that he needs?
I don't know.
So you say you're hiding from this man. Where are you hiding?
It's like something of a safe house.
It's a safe house? Describe this safe house to me. Is it just women, or is it a different kind of safe house?
It's just like all of us, like me, my mom, my sister. Sometimes there are like people that I don't talk to anymore, like my primary school friends and stuff, just randomly there.
Primary school friends? Well, what I want to do now is I want us to go and visit that life. So as I continue to talk to you now, just allow your mind to go deeper, connect with that memory of that life, of you in this safe house with your mum and your sister. Feel yourself drifting down to that memory, totally detached from any pain, fear or emotion. You're just watching it like you're watching a movie. I'm going to count down from 3 to 1, and when I get to 1, I want you to be in that safe house, totally protected. So when you're ready, 3, drifting down now. Very good. 2, getting closer and closer. 1. Feel yourself in that safe house now. And tell me, why did you have to go to that safe house? What happened to you and your sister and your mum?
I don't know.
Who is this man? Do you feel that he's a friend or a family member?
Not related.
The man is not related. Is it you he wants, or is it your mother or your sister?
Maybe it's my mom.
He wants your mum. Describe your mum to me there. What does she look like? What colour is her hair?
I met my mom like in this life.
Is this life?
Like my mom outside.
And what about your sister in that life?
Same.
Sister. And where are you all holding that energy of that memory in your body? Where do you keep those thoughts in your body? Where do you store them?
my head.
In your head. Is that the top of your head, in the left or the right?
Like the middle.
In the middle at the top. So I'm going to place my hand here. And as I place my hand here, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and his team to come forward and work with me today. Thank you. And I'd like Archangel Michael now to place his sword of light into your head and see that blue sword of light shine bright, magnificent blue light energy into this head. And the brightness of this energy from spirit will go round collecting all the fragments of that memory of long, long ago when you were hiding in that safe house. Feel the colour energy blue forcing its way into your head, allowing all those fragments to be lifted up just as if they're drying up, fading away and floating up to the surface until I've got them all into my hand, because we're ready to take that memory away. Have I got all that memory now? Before I remove this memory, what kind of things did this memory make her feel? What kind of things, symptoms did it cause my client? What springs to mind? Confusion. So Archangel Michael, go in there and just double check now. Have one more last sweep and make sure that we've got all the confusion out of this head. And tell me, have I got all that energy in my hand now? Thank you very much. I'm going to take that energy and I'm going to offer that up to the universe. Archangel Michael, take that back to be restored and replenished. Now, as we have a wonderful space inside your head anymore, free from confusion, free from fear, free from hiding, what can we place in that energy? Would you like some words of confidence, or would you like a colour? Confidence. As I place my hand on your forehead now, on your head. I call on Archangel Zadkiel to come down, bringing the confidence that you need. And what colour is your confidence? Give it a colour.
Like indigo.
Indigo. And I want Archangel Zadkiel to be by my side, and I want him to use my arm like a funnel, like a hose. And I want him to begin to pour from my hand into your head that colour indigo. Feel that lovely liquid energy going into your head, deeper and deeper, into every root, every cell, every fibre, soothing and cleansing. No more confusion, total security, knowing that you are safe now. And I want to tap you on the forehead and seal that in. So, can I ask you about the emotions that she is feeling? Just connect with those emotions and tell me, where does she keep those emotions in her body?
Like here.
That's where I felt it. So I'm going to connect here. And as I connect with this energy, I'm going to ask that this energy is brought to your throat so that we can find out what's going on with all the emotions in your body. So I'm just going to give it a nice stare, bring it up, 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 and bring it up, up. Energy, what are you doing there in the tummy area? What's going on? Why are you there? Have you been there a while, or are you new? I'm going to connect again and bring even more energy up. I'll ask Archangel Michael and his team to surround us now as we pull more and more energy up to the throat. Tell me, are you in attachment? Do you have a name today? Or are you energy?
I think it's energy.
Energy. If this is energy, what colour would you give this energy?
Black.
Black. And what is this black energy doing to the body? Connect with your body and talk to your body and ask your mind. What is going on there? What is this black energy doing to you? How is it making you feel?
It's like a blockage.
A blockage. And whereabouts is it? Is it in the centre of the tummy or more to the left or the right?
Like the gut.
It's right in the gut. Right, I'm going to connect with this energy, and as my hand is magnetic, I'm going to call on Archangel Michael and his team to support me now, as the energy from my hand and from the team that are here with me now, all the angels, are going to be drawing very slowly all that energy out of your body. Feel them lifting all those black cords of energy, untangling and unravelling all those cords, just like the roots of a tree, and they're pulling them up and up and up, just bringing them into my hand, because this blocked energy now needs to go. Does this block energy make her depressed? Keep going in there now, and the more I talk, just keep pulling and drawing that energy out. Very good. And I'd like Master Elmora now to come and observe us all working hard. Giving us his strength and his courage now. Keep pulling out all those cords and locking any keys, any traps. Feel all that energy unravelling and coming into my hand. And tell me, have I got all that energy now? I'm going to take that from you, and I'm going to pass that to Elmora and ask them to take that back to the spirit world. It no longer serves your body anymore. You're ready to work and to be of service. So can I ask, what colour shall we put into this body now?
Pink.
Pink. As I place my hand here now, feel the colour pink slowly and gently, just whooshing in and stroking your muscles, just like the waves of the ocean ripple on the sand of the shore, soaking into your body. Very good. Soothing all that pain. Now all that darkness has gone. Bring life back to this body now. And I want this colour pink now to go deeper and deeper, right down into the core of your tummy area. And I want it to activate that part of your chakra now in this area. And see that chakra spinning brightly, slowly and brightly, and ever more powerful. the colour of love, that pink calming colour of security is filling you up now, totally filling you up. And I'm going to tap you on the forehead and seal that in. Just got a few more questions that I want to ask you now, and I want to ask you, what is this thing about making friends that she's finding so difficult? I want you to go to a time of a memory that this relates to, and it could be in this life or a past life. So as we go now, drifting and floating to that connection, finding the core issue. 3, 2, 1. Be there now. How old are you?
I think like 14, 15.
14. Tell me what's happening with you at 14, 15. Where are you?
I think I just left school.
And how are you feeling?
Wow, depressed.
Depressed. So what was the reason for you leaving school? Was it the teachers?
I don't really know what it was. I think it was me. I think like something happened to me, like I changed in a way so that when I went back to school, it's like I couldn't handle it. Like everything was too much and just wasn't enjoying it.
And do you feel that your vibration changed in your body? And how do you think your vibration is today? Do you think it's a stronger, more powerful vibration?
It's definitely more powerful, but
it's more powerful? And what would you want to do with this powerful vibration that you know that you have? Do you just want to enjoy having it yourself? Well, that's the end of our questions. Is there anything that I should have asked or ought to have asked while you're here? No?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we've come to the end of our session now. So what I want you to do is just take a few nice deep breaths as you continue to listen to my voice and feel your body getting connected now, coming back into the room, feeling the circulation going around your body, knowing that you've had an amazing journey. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, come back to the room in your own good time. There's no rush, just allow yourself. Feel yourself connecting now. So how do you feel that went?
Can I take this off?
Yeah, be bright.
Oh God. It is bright. Well, like I thought it was gonna go. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do much.
Well, you found quite a lot out. You found yourself in a safe house. You found yourself by a beach. You've cleared a lot of energy. And you have to go through a lot of life experiences to be able to feel them, and you're still quite young. So I think that's quite a lot of experiences that you had. Could you see the images clearly? You know, could you kind of sense the images? And what about your soul friends when you were up in the soul realm? Did you?
I didn't really I felt like they knew me, but I didn't really know them.
They'll come and connect with you more and more when you're ready. Yeah. So you were Hayley, 16 years old.
Mhm.
Lived in Ireland. Yeah. And you were white.
Mhm.
And then you took me to a past life memory where you were in a safe house. That was hiding in your head, that memory. That made you confused. Do you feel that that confusion has gone now, or?
Mhm.
I'm just trying to think. You put a colour in there. I think it was indigo. I'm not sure. It's in here somewhere. We removed that feeling. You, your sister, and your mother
Mhm.
were hiding. And we put plenty of love in here. Tell me, could you feel that love going in?
Yeah, it felt like a weight had been lifted.
Yeah.
In my stomach, because I'm not really like, when you've got like overthinkers and that, like people that are all in their head, that's not me. I like feel everything. I'm a lot more, everything is stored in there.
Yeah. Well, this is where we, when we know things aren't right, it's that what we call our gut feeling. And when we went to your forehead and you said you had that great energy in there, and so we cleared that chakra and we put the beautiful purple in there. How did that feel to you?
That was good.
Yeah. Could you feel the grey energy going faster and faster and flicking away? So all that's been removed now. So how do you think it went today? Good. And how long do you think you've been under, do you think?
Oh,
I don't know myself.
I wasn't really thinking about that. I don't know, maybe an hour or more.
Yeah, it's about an hour. So I'm just going to stop this now.